Hello, YouTube. It's time for another round of comment reading. We're going to go through the YouTube comments and we are going to pick some nice ones, read them, and react to them live. That's what we're doing today. If you guys like this, leave a comment and you might get in. And that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Would appreciate it. Start here with the Fat Midgets 112. Bro, I think people assume that if you are a YouTuber, you are good at this game. I'm tired of these garbage deck lists. At least Mario only shows lists that have proven success, and he's also multi-regional winner, so his opinion is valid. Well, so, okay. I'm going to give you a story. I did not know. So, I mentioned in my Market Watch Miri on Saturday's Market Watch. Miri is up, and I hope a content creator doesn't do a deck profile to make Miri go up in price. Those are the words I said, basically. I did not know that there were already Mastermon deck profiles recently out there, because I don't watch anyone else's content. It was in reference to me testing a Mastermon deck, like right here. I got a Mastermon deck. Right here. Look, there's a Mastermon. Right here. You guys can you see it? There you go, Mastermon, right there. I was testing Mastermon. I'm getting ready to make a deck profile on it. That was the kind of tongue-in-cheek comment I was referring to. I did not know there are other Mastermon deck profiles out there. However, now that the boat is already sailing, I'm going to take this and be arrogant for 30 seconds. Just for 30 seconds, and then we're going to get back to reality here. Yes, I have better credentials in the Digimon community in terms of event tops and wins than 90 to 99% of the people watching this video. That is not me just being a douche. That is simple fact. Simple fact. Objective fact. Because there have only been so many Digimon events ever. Not everyone in the comment section is a winner. That's just law of large numbers. That's fine. Yes, my decks are really good. Yes, I test my decks way more than I need to. Did you know that I outdid a Plesio deck? And I had to play 36 matches with it in testing before I was comfortable with it. Because Plesiomon is really bad. It is god-awful. It is worse than Machine Dramon. But I made it work. And I made it work. But with hours and hours and days of testing. That's the deck profiles you get on this channel if I do deck profiles. And by the way, as you guys may have noticed, I'm not doing that many deck profiles anymore. They're actually on the YouTube member side of things. If you guys want my deck picks, you have to become a YouTube member. I will upload the odd deck profile here and there. I will. And don't worry, sealed only is coming, and there'll be deck picks on that one too. But for the most part, they're all being locked under the YouTube membership. So if you really want the good decks, that is where they are. Because I have earned it. That's it. That's it. That lasted longer than 30 seconds. I'm sorry. Mr. J Strategy Plays, you made me so much money on selling back some Digimon cards this year, so I'm so glad you manipulate the market with the weird face. This is really funny. So one of my YouTube people, one of my Twitch people, messaged me and said, hey, you know, this guy mentioned you in a video about manipulating the market. And I'm like, oh. So I went to watch the video. Mr. J Strategy Plays here. Shout out to this guy. He uploads deck. He uploads, I guess, battle videos. Anyway, in one of his recent battle videos, he blamed me for the $20 Woman Andromon. Because, as you guys know, if you didn't know, the Digimon trading card game market is my puppet. And I am the puppet master, deciding, I think Andromon needs to be $20 today. Let's make that happen. Now Raremon, I think we can get Raremon up to $69. Let's make that happen too. It's foolish. It's funny, and it's a good joke, but it's foolish at the end of the day if anyone actually believes it. Anyway, what this guy is telling me is that, yeah, your market watches work. I made a lot of money, thank you. With the exception of the last part. There's no manipulation. There's only good, wholesome advice. That's all it is. And there is an occasional oopsies where I do speak something into existence. It does happen. Happens rarely. But besides that, it's all good, wholesome advice. So I'm glad this guy's making money. Because he knows that he would be nothing without me. Awesome Luis 8. Dude, if the OG art for Magnamon falls to reasonable prices, I'm getting my playset. Love me my Vmon armor deck's been wanting one since I got into Digimon. Please let it be the OG because I googled the Ulti Cup one and the art is great, but as always, stamps suck. Yeah, I actually like the stamped Magnum on B13 more than the other one. But you know what? Whatever floats your boat, man. It's honestly all about you. I'm already 5 minutes into this video. Holy moly. Go suck, Adged. For all my new Red Hybrid players out there, offense training is kind of fake. Can't use the digital on the tamers, which is your bread and butter. It does sometimes see play, though, so don't take my word as gospel. Just an FYI. He is right. Not everyone plays offense training. It's why I eliminate offense training from the spreadsheet in my how cheap is Red Hybrid video. I said you can play without trainings and your price becomes a lot more affordable. That's just something you can do. It's up to you if you want to do that or not. Unpronounceable name, I'm not going to even try. Thanks for the video. I was considering building Red Hybrid and looking for the prices and card piles to get. Well, you're welcome. You know, these how cheap are they videos are not getting a lot of views, but I'll have a few more I want to do before I reevaluate the series as a whole, and we'll see what happens. But I'm glad you find enjoyment in it. Jamoose05. Price is fair. Again, only basing it off CCG. I've seen local Subber Greymon for cheaper. Also, any deck under 150 is cheap in my opinion. That's what I think too. That's great. So, yeah, he's a YouTube member. It's a good comment. Love to see it. You should really be a YouTube member. Think about it. Soldier First Class. Hey Mario, a bit of a request if possible. I watch all your market watches on the way to work, but sometimes I have to look down because I hear you explain something like, wow, I told you that I would get it if I told you to get this card went up, but I don't know what the card went up to. So I know it could be easily solved by looking what would be able to possibly say the card price that it went up to and from just once for every card so that less listening to as a podcast, understand. If it not, it's totally fine. I can watch the video, but this for convenience purposes would mean a lot. This guy's a YouTube member. Again, I don't usually read comments this long, but he's a YouTube member. And by the way, while I'm on the topic of YouTube members, I'm planning a very special thing for my YouTube members, maybe even as soon as this week. Might even be as soon before this video goes live on Wednesday. I don't know. But if you guys want some special sauce, seriously, YouTube membership, $3 a month. I would appreciate it. Now, this guy is hitting on a very interesting chord because I've mentioned I kind of want to do a daily podcast on this channel. Turn my videos into a podcast type video where like you get your podcast and you can listen to your actual podcasts. But then those podcasts are broken into separate YouTube videos which are uploaded every day, like 5 or so videos a day. See, what's interesting is that he's right. This guy is absolutely right in the sense that, it's not podcast friendly right now. So that's a muscle that I have to actually flex. I can do a range. I cannot predict. Okay, let me reword this. I do so many market watches that it's really hard for me to remember exactly what every card is whenever I do a market watch in the past. I just know it's gone up. Can I try to be a little more zoned in and try to remember those prices a little bit better? I could. That's something I could do. So I have to actually work on this if I'm going to make the podcast thing in August, September time work. We'll see what happens. But yeah, good feedback, honestly. Really good. We have Henny. Hi, Mario. Just put on a mistake once and he'll fix it. Be like Mario. Thank you for the correct name shout out. I appreciate it. Sincerely yours, your favorite Gallantmon player, Henny. The guy that won the Gallantmon in Europe. Yes, I know his name now. I'm not going to get it wrong like some people still are. So, you're welcome. Johnny Stevens, 259. Whoever's buying out Vmon really needs to check upcoming product releases. It's getting reprinted twice, both in a full art and foil. I'm going to reprint Opposite PT16 and the other in July. While this Vmon promo will get reprinted, and he's right about that, hype doesn't matter. Hype doesn't wait for reprints. That's my only commentary on that. People are going to buy their cards now because people can't wait. And that's as simple as that. Happens in every card game. So while you are correct, and this guy is playing the long game, which is good, some people will not wait. And that's just the market. That's it. So Rad Joey, whoa, I made it in. Awesome. Gandalf hair indeed. Okay. Calm down, man. Calm down. Magenta Chipmunk, thank you for going through my long-ass comment, breaking it down instead of dismissing it. It's good to hear the different thing that can factor in. Now do an oopsie on the beginning Cody cards. My movie packs were very mean. I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again. I don't have magic powers. I can't say something like, wow, look at this Kyokyomon. This card is going to be broken one day. I can see this card hitting 20 bucks one day. You should grab it now. You see, I don't actually have magic powers because it doesn't work. The Cody cards just suck. But what I will say, and we'll go to TCG Player for this, so you guys can take TCG Player's word for it, and not Himi? Who? Hida. I knew that. Muipak Cody here says, if you have a yellow Digimon gain memory, when one of your Digimon 2 or more colors attacks, you may suspend this tamer to give one of your opponent's Digimon minus 2,000. It's really hard to make this tamer work. Maybe you're talking about this one too. I don't know. What's this one? If you have a Digimon free, gain a memory. On play, activate one of the following effects. Play an Armadillomon from your hand. When you're doing an Ankylomon. You see, I see this Cody actually having a higher chance of going up in price because it's specific for Armadillomon stuff. And if we get good Armadillomons, maybe this card is like, wow, crazy. Better pick that up with only its one printing. This one's a little more awkward. It's BT8. So I assume he's talking about this one. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But he could be talking about the other one too, because they're both like related to Party Pack. So, I don't know. This one, this is a good tamer. And it was better than BT8. Now, not so much. But, you know, Rapidmon can make advantage of this card. Maybe some crazy person can try it. I don't know. But, you know, whatever, man. I'll do, you know, I can't do magic powers. But if something goes up, those are the things you gotta go look for. Zarnik, dear Mario, I've recently seen the Gallantmon deck top a single regionals in the Gallantmon player. As a Gallantmon player, I would love to hear you talk positively about the greatest meme of memes in the Digimon TCG. I, to this day, have not heard you talk about the deck in any positive way. We all know if we go top of regionals, this one's the best deck ever. Okay, so this is actually untrue to a certain extent, because I did a whole sealed-only series on Gallantmon. I like the Gallantmon cards. I think they do cool things. I don't think they're great. They really need a Greymon X level protection or something. But credit has to be placed where credit is due, and Gallantmon did do well. No one can take away Gallantmon's win of a European regionals. Can't do it. Zaborg, I personally like the Mario hot dog experience. Stay happy, my friend. And Mario's wieners. Haha. I'm glad you went this route so I can watch enjoyable Digimon content on the weekly. And then he even commented, I'm sure yours would have been the best wiener shop in all Ontario. I really do think that Mario's wieners is a true thing for sure. And Secret Mini Boss comes into a cheery business talk with Mario's wieners. Nice. But for real, this video is a cool video. The way you handle yourself and your business insights speaks volume, my dude. Yes, because I'm an entrepreneur and I make money and I'm successful. I know what is required to do this. You know, I've gotten a lot of interest lately in Mario's wieners to the point where I even had someone reach out and offer to invest in it, which is actually really cool. I know that prior to YouTube, 2020 YouTube Mario, that would have never happened. But it's actually really fucking funny that someone is actually like, hey, I'd back you on this. Let's talk. Which is actually really cool. There's been a lot of support for Mario's wieners. So maybe I just make it my next business. I don't know. I have enough shit going on. Like, as you know, I do my financial stuff by day. I do my content creation by night. I also run a card shop. I also trade stocks. It's a lot there. And now I'm also trying to get into Pokemon content. Newsflash, by the way. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of balls to juggle. I would need to, like, duplicate myself to do everything. Maybe even triplicate myself. But, you know, it's okay. Maybe one day we do Mario's wieners. Maybe one day. Apollo Sparks 6019, a YouTube member. I really feel like people are really underrating that Gargomon Ace. They really are. Mega Gargomon Ace is one of the best aces we have in the game right now. Hands down. Don't care what anyone else says. Sigmund, hey Mario, since B16 is out soonish, would buying a case with the intent of getting a playset of Rapidmon X Men not be selling all the alt arts and extras to make some of the money back better than buying singles? I don't know what to expect price-wise for Magna X and Rapid X since they will be high demand as 3 to 4 copies and protecting a secret. Thanks. Yes, I think buying cases of this set is huge. I think you do buy cases of this set. It's a really good set. And what's interesting, though, don't forget, is that when people really, really hype up a set and open it up, the market does get destroyed by the sheer amount of singles popping up. Now, this will not affect the secret rares so much, the good secret rares in this set, but it is something to watch out for. Honestly, though, if you can buy cases, crack them open the day of, the day before, sell your stuff the day of, you'll make money on the set. Guaranteed. Fernando M23, the last comment of the day. Yo, let's go, Red Baby. And the fact that one was Gallantmon, I'm actually so bricked. Everyone is bricked about Gallantmon. We know. That'll be the end of the Gallantmon talk for now, though. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments about today's video, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.